Alright everybody, welcome to ARTV. Apparently my first intro tonight was so bad that I got taken off the air 3 minutes in, so I get another shot. We're doing Dishonored 2 tonight. It is the 7th of July, or I guess the evening of the 7th of July. It's been a long break day. And I don't know what we're going to be up to. I imagine we're just going to collect some more shit and try to be sneaky like I have been suffering the gross indignity of trying to introduce my colleagues to what I imagine is otherwise a pretty spectacular sort of piece of culture. And they're just not, they're not seeing it. they're very mildly interested in it as opposed to being infatuated and obsessed with it. It's kind of upsetting me, but I don't know. I guess I'll just have to live with it. Anyway, more of this dulcet tones and piss poor storytelling coming at you in a couple of minutes. I've got a couple more things to set up, and don't touch that down now. We're just getting started. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Again, I don't feel like I want to have a visage right now. It's too warm to exist on this planet. I don't know, I was just mesmerized for a second. It doesn't look like a really good image. Especially because they're both very still and look a little bit off. I like that the first game had a paint-to-larry thing going on. There wasn't as much 3D models on the main menu. I'm the only person who has this gripe, I imagine. That's fine, I could be unique and mad. Alright.
The Addermeyer Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for recuperating aristocrats. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The crown killer's taking lives in my name and has to be stopped. It's my hope that Hypatia can explain. They say she's brilliant and altruistic. Well respected across Zirconos.
Like, for all it's worth, I would have imagined that maybe the Source engine would have been my first thought to make one of these games. But it's id Tech instead. Because even, like, Half-Life 2 had a paint-to-larry thing going on. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, sorry, I'm dicking around with things on my second monitor.
Grand Guard personnel, remember, the back dock is restricted to shift changes and watchtower operations.
Something is still crunching underneath my mouth. Alright. Facility management at Addermeyer Institute kindly informs the public that our waiting list is so long that free of charge appointments with Dr. Hypatia must be booked 2 months in advance. Only emergency cases, mining accidents, blood flow infection will be granted access to the facility. So it's kind of like a sanatorium, I'm guessing. It's quite pretty. Carry any more of those. What is my hotkey? It's there you go. Use one already. $5. And a newspaper. Clockwork Soldiers sold at auction, sorry. An auction held by Kiran Jindosh, the grand inventor, offered for sale 2 of his latest contraptions, marvelous clockwork soldiers, the likes of which have never been seen. The mechanical wonders sold at after fierce bidding for an astonishingly high price. Never before has the wealthy class been able to protect themselves and their holdings with such vigor and style. Prior to the auction, only the likes of Duke Luca Bell, and more recently our new Empress, could enjoy such protection. Having seen a demonstration arranged by the genius natural philosopher himself, I was witness to what this clockwork soldier can do. Woe to any trespasser or villain who crosses their path. I dare say Kiran Jindosh himself discovered a way to end crime altogether. With incredible violence and gyrating blades, no less. There's a whole dresser. See, something's nearby. 13 meters in that direction. What is 13 meters in that direction? So there was something there. There's a rune. Something over there that's vaguely transparent. I don't know if that's actually connecting or not, so I will... Yeah, it is. There is a whole boat over here. The bone charm of Leviathan's mind. Store slightly more health, recover slightly quicker. Generate mana while underwater. I'm not so sure. I want that, but sure. Alright, why did you glow all of a sudden? This makes it easy to see though. God, there's a lot of things. Also runes, but with an outsider mark.
When others might choose to draw blood, you find another way. This, I think, is my highest praise. Do I know this place? Have I wisdom to convey? I only know that I am weary. Nothing more. Would this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
$50 is not that much. Is it possible that I can actually scale from over here? See, this is why immersive sims are the best fucking genre in the universe. Okay, maybe that is a little bit too presumptuous. Or maybe not. That doesn't move me much further than previously. Maybe that was the point over there. I can scale the building up to a point. And in my map.
That closed my locker before coming out. Last time I left it open, someone left a hangfish in my jacket pocket.
Looks like they're doing maintenance on the carriage relay again. Should we check it out?
Nah. I'm just making sure it's still in order, I guess. Nobody comes around anymore. But you never know when the Duke's gonna send someone out here to check on things. It's awesome.
That's Lieutenant
Okay, I kind of don't want to go through there. It hides dice. How about over there? Crank wheel. Something happened to someone. It's fish over there. Maybe I could have used the fish. Sorry, I'm wasting a little bit of time. I feel like I did like my little position over here, so let's use it. It's not as immediate. Raw whalebone. Just like that. Rats. And close the shutter. Can't really enter. Metal. Okay. What does this tell me though? Didn't feel like there's a lot of people there. It's gonna put me on the side of something, isn't it? This might not be as tactically I could try and
This part of the facility's been abandoned for a while.
I feel pretty good about that, honestly. Logo. I know there was some coins, right? Yeah, you scurry along. Just collect. Lots of raw whalebone. There were coin counts. I have to get whatever gives me a longer duration on this. That is spring razor. Stun mine. Couple of crossbow bolts. I don't hope you mean me. Okay. There's like not a lot of ways you can get into here without doing what I just did. I feel. So maybe this is a somewhat correct path. It's not really a hole in the ceiling. Does this give me a map? It does. So let's hypothesize where I am. I'm probably on a second floor. So instead of being docks, I'm probably at 6 disease treatment. Maybe I'm here at nearing recuperation. I doubt it. There's main stairs somewhere here, but there should be a door that goes there. So maybe I'm in one of those wings instead? I can't really seem to tell. Like, which way is facing the... not the rickshaw, what is it called, like a monorail? Docks, consultation, dining hall, recuperation, high patient's office, main lobby, 7. It's closed off. Those are stairs. Going around. I didn't get a good look of it outside, but... okay, that makes it slightly simpler. Okay, that told me where they are. Obviously panicked a little bit, but it was a good reaction. Oh yeah, I did bind tab so that you have another button that lets me do that. What about... look at that. 2 runes carried. But no length increase, huh? How about you? No length increases whatsoever. Okay. According to the floor plan, Alexander Hypatia's office are on the 4th floor. And we just went into the main lobby. Just 7, so I must be... three. This doesn't look like a dining hall. Does it look like consultation? There's lockers everywhere, but consultation. Not exactly. It doesn't say anything. I need to get a...
Hey, who is... No use running! Hold still! Let me show you how I got my stripes! You're done! I'll be wiping off your blood later.
I'm too early.
Beg for mercy! Later, I'll be laughing over rum about how you died.
Fuck. Come on.
I got just the thing for you.
Okay. See, that wasn't great. But hey, I at least removed 2 people from... Okay, maybe you will die if I drop you for a 3rd time. Still unconscious, not dead. Very good. Maybe I should have been in dark vision to begin with.
Damn it. I need to pee.
It's Blood Ox due tonight.
That's starving. Heard some victims were found half devoured. Blood and shit everywhere.
And they have a wall of light.
Damn. Thought I heard blood flies for a second.
Where could I put you that no one would see? That's alright. Thank you for the Tivian pairs. Okay, there's an audiograph player there. Safe code. Some of Dr. Hypatia's order patients are occasionally carrying items that are hard to classify as storage. I have put them in the office safe off the side of the main entryway. The combination is 501. For a second I thought that might actually be Whalebone, but it wasn't. Why are you so
The victim
dead?
of the Crown Killer, no doubt.
Letter to Lieutenant Valente? Dear heart, I keep thinking of what you told me. If it's true, it's really what you saw. Just couldn't bring myself to believe it, even though I trust you entirely. I know Duke Luca is a despicable person, but him using that monster for his political agenda? Please, I beg you, don't be rash. I know you want to resign from the Grand Guard, but I fear for your life as long as you're in Adamaya. Don't send that letter yet. Don't talk to anybody about what you saw, at least until you come back home. We can discuss it in clearer heads. Please stay safe. We'll be waiting to hear from you. Yours, Matilda. Oh, Matilda, he's dead. Is this 501? It is 501. Combat sleep dart formula. A lot of this section is abandoned, which I find a bit odd. What do you mean there's an entrance there? Huh, I vaulted. But here. This doesn't give me much more. You can't break windows. Dr. Hypatia's office?
They say something's amiss, then I just can't get comfortable.
Is that a stealable portrait? It might be.
There once was a man from Old Lampro, whose cockle was as wee as a minnow. He tugged on it nightly, then ever so slightly, it grew to be large as a narwhal.
Got the rider on her
I
hands.
hate this wool. It itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
Unfinished letter to Captain Ramirez. Captain Ramirez, the squad got together and decided not to kill the lab dogs like you ordered. I know it's too late for them and that they all will die anyway, but getting close to them is risky. Also, what are we supposed to do with the carcasses? They'll attract blood flies before the next shift is over. Speaking of which, can't the Duke send another crew to flash smoke the blood fly infestation? It's bigger every day. I know the doctor here used blood flies to make atomized solution. Why can't they invent an elixir made from field mice instead? I'm sure it would sell better with a cute little mouse on the label instead of a disgusting insect. I'm glad they sounded the alarm instead of running directly for me. It's nice.
The Duke of Sarkonos.
That was a painting, apparently. Alright. elixirs I'll need, clearly. Emily Caldwin, the price is going up. Enough crossbow bolts. What is it? T. Join the Zirconian Guard today. Okay. Could have done that. It was just a wee bit smarter. Let's turn some pipes. But I guess if I could possess those fish, it will let me go in there. That's odd.
Grand Guard personnel, shift change is at midnight. Miss the boat, and you get another shift without pay.
Strong lungs. Greater lung capacity in water. Situational useful best, I think. Okay, dining hall. This is main hall, dining hall. So I was in... So that's 3. That was a consultation. Okay, that's a whole wing, and so that must be the front. Because there's this big spot here that's the main hall, yeah. So this is where we came in from. Sorry that it's taken me a while to navigate this map, but it's just how it is.
What should we do with the leftovers? I used to feed them to the dogs, but I'm not allowed to go to the kennels anymore.
Someone just heard a dog.
Let him go! You've been found guilty of standing in our way. All right.
Fuck.
Let's finish her!
No use running.
You're gonna pay for his death!
We're not going anywhere.
Oh, damn it! I don't want to die. Come back here!
Fucking...
I'll tear you to pieces! I'll kill you!
That was bad. That was really bad. Thought I was being clever. Let's hope there's no rats nearby.
Be on your way, now!
I should have eaten that. Now I'm paying.
You've been warned.
What happened?
I'm going to call for help.
All the time.
single fig.
You want that apart? Dust everywhere, no matter what.
In for a ride. I don't recognize you. Leave me alone! Guards! Someone! Help!
Fucking hell. I am bunging it up.
What happened here?
There's also a distinct crunch. There. Yeah, you sit there. As much food as you'd want. Dr. Alexandria Hypatia's health. Valera, it seems you were right to think Dr. Hypatia is sick. I just overheard Dr. Vasco mutter to himself, talking about a cure he's working on. It must be very serious. Alexandria Hypatia has been so good to us and all. And if she can't continue her work on elixirs and other treatments, then a lot of people in Karnica will suffer. Speaking of which, it's true she doesn't eat much these days. We should go to the market when we're allowed and buy some fresh vegetables. Can make her favorite soup, which should do her good. Anyway, Duke Luca Bell claims to have closed Admire so that she could improve her formula. But working so much and being so lonely is never good for anyone. So as Spike, we demand the cure. As the bloodfly concern gets worse, we're waiting for a miracle cure. The question is how many more have to die in agony. Adamire's solution is good for a miner's woes. Enriched, it's been used to treat bloodfly fever with some success, and Dr. Alexandria Hypatia has stated publicly that she could improve the formula. So where's the cure? What happened? Let me tell you. Duke Luca Bell shattered Adamire Institute with Hypatia inside. Oh, shuttered, sorry. She's a prisoner. There's only one explanation for this. It's quite plain that this precious remedy is not available to anyone but the Duke and his circle of rich cronies. It's my opinion that they intend to whittle down the impoverished to a manageable few. Duke drinks copious amounts of Hypatia's cure while the rest of us perish. Me coming into contact with the fish. Okay, none of this was particularly useful. What did I loot off of you?
Been taken in by her charms. Later they find out she's corrupt.
Once that watchtower is down, Megan can pick me up.
Okay, this is my exit route, which... I can't tell what that squirming sound is. I feel like it's someone being eaten by rats, but... One of them gets seen, all of them get seen. But it's just the risk I'm willing to take. Somewhere off the beaten path.
Somewhere an old woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. Beating will leave him lie. He was late for the tea.
It even said breakable door. Was it tea? Flammable liquor. What's the benefit of being able to be in here? Maybe I'll find out later. Can't break these windows. Elevator. A piano puzzle would probably be too much. They wanted this boarded up. It doesn't give me anything in particular. At least not immediately obvious. Restricted area. What is it? You're already sleeping. I want to just try this. I might save scum.
Piss and crackers.
This is a difficult spot. That's not really a door. What's there? What's that? It's a clock with two of these in there. Gives me easier access to the kitchen. Okay. Second time around, this is going to be useful, I think. Still doesn't offer me... Interesting. There's a guy that went down with the elevator. That much I know. And the wall has been turned off. That's even further down. And that's my guys playing dice over there.
That must have been nice a decade back. Imagine spending a season here. Just resting while people take care of you. Sickness is still sickness, even when it's wrapped up so
Okay. That solved part of my problem. I'm gonna find you now. Does this go another floor down?
Clearly, Dr. Hypatia's not seeing patients anymore.
Wait.
Just keep sleeping. Just want to make sure you don't get up. General Corporal Valdez. It's been 6 months now since they came to Admire on permanent assignment. I'm not sure it was a good idea anymore. At first I enjoyed the isolation because it allowed me to pretend that I'd let my past behind me. But now I catch myself singing just to break the silence. I sniff and inspect every bite before eating. When I shower with water from Adamire's reservoirs, I don't feel clean. It's as if disease is in the very walls. So many sick people have come through here for years, not only carrying germs, but suffering maladies of the mind. Those kinds of things leave a mark on a place, even after the patients are cured or die off. I've never liked doctors. They have a particular smell and look like just a pile of organs. I'm probably sick already, having breathed this cold, wet air for so long. It's hard to believe people used to come here to get well. Adamire feels like a tomb now. Maybe I'll go watch on the roof deck, enjoy the sun while I can. Sent a letter to family, to Emma, Philip, and little Edgar. Things haven't changed much since my last assignment in Adamire. Except I report to a different fellow now, and he's twice as strict. Strange, because there ain't really nothing for me to do. There's the doctor, but she just stays in and does her research. Maybe they need guards, owing to the strange noises I hear at night. Not the usual creaks and groans a building makes. I feel any minute I might come around a corner and see something awful. But I don't want to worry you. I'll be back in a few days. Buy yourselves a nice fat chicken when you get this letter. They're literally under the desk, right? Okay, interesting. That is still down there. I'm worried someone might be onto my schemes.
What is going on here? Stop!
I am clearly not stealthy at all this time around. Let's close you off here. Beyond black spittle. A complete listing of symptoms due to the inhalation of airborne debris. Any of the following symptoms can be observed after sustained exposure to mining dust, alone or in combination. Coughing, sneezing, neck complaints, lack of appetite, excessive appetite, tremors, Bartholomew's rigor, apoplexy, death. Should any of these be present, as a prescription, I recommend a full change of air, followed by a month of leisure along the coast. Use suction to remove debris from nose and ears. Apply boiled onions and flax to the chest. These remedies should bring some relief, especially when used in conjunction. Do you smell me, you fucking rotten cunt? I like that. There's a bunch of them up there, but this is the one I'm worried about. Basement? They removed the button. So there is a basement. Question is now, how do I get there?
Thinking about me right now. Who opened this door? No one can see!
Can I really not? Nothing super useful. Okay. It's not permanent.
Watchtower has spotted someone!
I'm so bad at this fucking game. My sense of stealth has apparently just vanished over the last week. Or maybe I just never had one to begin with. Oh no, you will just kill me.
I miss being dry and warm.
Yeah. Tell me about it. That saw me all the way there. Wow. Guard towers are serious, huh? I haven't even gotten to like a second floor or anything. No access to anything worthwhile. I mean, those are interesting floor grates. That's not opening. Nothing super special. I imagine there's something really interesting where the dogs are, but not here. Okay. I'm letting go of that rune for the moment. Already sort of cleared here. And I need a key. Probably not best for me to just be walking up the stairs here.
The key might be in Hypatia's office.
It might be, it might not. Bone charms. Sealer's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from salty dogs to young greenhorns. I think we've read this. Last entry in the matron's diary. I've been dismissed. That's how they put it. Like I just bought the tea and I'd like to take my leave. And me, the fool, thinking I'm getting an afternoon off for a change, I say. Grand. What? I says, grand, I'll see you early in the morning. Oh, my face turned a shade of crimson when they said I was never to return. Never. On no explanation, I am not even allowed to see the good doctor. Must have done something awful to deserve such an ill treatment, but what? Don't I always support Hypatia? Didn't I do as she asked? I was her side. I was her other set of hands, her own words, and trying to recall what I could have done that was so wrong. I did leave that vial of medicine on the counter and it got spoiled, but that was a month ago. Hypatia didn't seem to be at least upset by now. Now I think she must have been so disappointed in me, but perhaps was too sweet to say anything to my face about it. And all that work left to do. I'm too distraught to write anything more. Man, I'm going through elixirs like they're nothing. Hotcakes. Note to recuperation staff. The weather forecast promises a nice amount of sunlight tomorrow, and we encourage you to bring the patients who do not have an appointment for a luminotherapy session. And on the terrace, use the wheelchairs if needed. I really have so many more tanning boxes. And considering how expensive they are, I won't be getting any anytime soon. Nor will the broken ones be repaired, sorry. So let's have our patients enjoy some real sunlight instead. Can I open this one? Nope.
There's probably a master key for the lab somewhere.
Let's go up there. Or not.
What's so important about Dr. Hypatia? What should I say when it comes up?
Next time someone mentions it, just tell them that the Duke will have us flayed alive if anything happens to her.
That's clear enough. Like a stocking without a leg? That's what? Nothing. Worse than nothing.
Problem is, I can't see them from very far away. It barely gives me any information.
I always get these shifts. I bet a week's wages this is the worst assignment.
I saw something, I don't know what. All the glass on all of these is shattered. Maybe let's use my own eyes for a little bit, huh?
No, too far away.
Of course. Otherwise, you might have had a few minutes of excitement. At least we're not down in the mines, I suppose.
We were born to be bored to death, like our parents before us. It's a curse.
I only have these 4.
Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss. What a lick spit. What ox do tonight? Starving.
One day. One day I'll be good at this stealth. Don't fall off. What? I don't think the rats are gonna eat them. Nope. Blood of the Abel House. The chapter will focus on Editha Abel, steward of Calero. Sword in hand, she swept the marshes of raiders, sacrificing her life for Sakunas. Okay, sorry, I'm slowly losing the enthusiasm to do this. Because I'm just plainly performing badly. So there wasn't much point in me clearing this outside area. I wonder where that guy that walked in went after. God, what a level. This is where they hide and play cards. It's funny.
What's the matter? You saw something?
Fuck.
More bad things have happened here in the last 5 years than in all the years of my life before that. I know that much.
Coming from here. Let's see.
Okay, you bake in the sun a little bit. That was my bad. Finally, that worked. Okay, I've got a rune now. This summons the elevator to me. Come on. Thought I was being clever. Black burn charm. What are you? Falling from a significant height causes a shockwave on impact, affecting nearby enemies and objects. Interesting. More than most. I still take damage. Alright. Orders from Captain Ramirez. Dr. Cassandra Hypatia won't be working in her office today. She'll be in the recuperation auditorium instead, which is locked. She's not to be disturbed. If anything urgent comes up, I'll have Dr. Hypatia's key in her office. Another thing, the janitor Hamilton is to remain in disease treatment until I interrogate him and decide on his fate. Got him locked up in the little plant conservatory there. No one is allowed to speak to him or even enter that room. Thank you. Doesn't give me too much, but it does give me access to all those places I couldn't look at before. Janitor's notes. Dr. Hypatia, I know you're busy these days with the examination and all, but since you seem to be in the Duke's good graces, I was thinking maybe you could request extra funding for the old basement. With most of our personnel sacked, I can't deal with the flood, so I just sealed it off for now. Don't do the building any good long term. Anyways, still some stuff stored in there from Admiral's old days. Some of it looks valuable. What about up there? Hamilton's key is needed, huh? What do you want me to do in Hypatia's office? For more information about the Crown Killer, you say? Now this is that gold bullion I couldn't see. A notebook. I must ask Captain Ramirez of the Grand Palace answered my letter. Improving atomized solutions formula is a priority, but I want to get back to my patients who need me. Did I even give the captain my letter? Maybe I'll write another. It can't hurt. To find time or prepare a dose of woodwort powder for Lieutenant Valiente. Came to me spreading some strange theory. I doubt he slept in a week. Severe anxiety and paranoia. Maybe a danger to himself and to others. No complaints about poor old Hamilton. Apparently he spends his nights wandering in the Institute mumbling about horrible things only he can see. He must miss the days when we were actually helping people here as I do. In any case, our loyal janitor couldn't hurt a fly. Everyone's on edge these days. Couldn't discuss all this with Vashko. Seen him in weeks. Is he avoiding me? I hope it doesn't hurt my feelings when I told him I needed a room to breathe. Talk to Hamilton, huh? That doesn't give me any clues about the crown killer, but sure. Chief Alchemist Alexandria Hypatia, I am writing because I am not permitted to visit you in person, thanks to the Duke's new decrees, which now fall on the city as frequently as drops of rain. But we'll get to the matter at hand. Oh fuck, I can't read. What is the progress with your research on the latest strain of bloodfly fever? Is there any hope for an improved version of atomized solution? I'm talking of a remedy that could cure the fever instead of just delaying the symptoms. Have any of your experiments proven effective? If so, when will something be available to the community? As you must know, available stock of elixirs are dwindling and people often have to turn to black markets to buy potions at a shocking price. What is your reaction to the situation? Ren Mancini from the Konica Gazette. Hamilton somehow down there. Without really managing. If I just climbed the stairs, would I have gotten here? I would have. There's the card game right there and my two little guys. It's even one floor down.
This is going to be tricky.
Is it? What a throw, huh? I can actually hold Alt to do that instead, I think. How many incendiary bolts do I have? 5. Not that I need to care much. Oh, there's... Does this light? No. It's just chloroform. Which I guess might subdue someone instantly. They've lit this place just get infested. That's the loud option. That's another incendiary bottle right there. Okay, just need to be vaguely in the ballpark, I guess. It hides dice. It's blocked. Not what I wanted. Oh, but it's blocked from the other side. Okay, that didn't help. Is that a hive? No, it's not red, is it? Unless it's a weird stealthy one. Okay, found it. Now, why would this be useful to me? Didn't this hide a bunch of riches? I guess I could have gone through here several ways. Maybe that's what. I guess I didn't see it. Fire starter. Incendiary bolt radius is slightly larger. Slowly chipping away at them. No immediately obvious way of getting up there. It's the main quest. Don't want to be here now. I want to be here just a smidge later. Swan. Oh, that is... Okay. There was a burn charm on that side.
This door was supposed to be closed.
Okay. Come over here and check.
I don't like that. Better have a look.
Because I couldn't hold my button. Because I'm using the mouse instead of the tab key, as I should be.
He says keep alert, and I says I am alert. I've been alert. He says yeah, but it's time.
Fucking hell. Finally. Mild elevation. Okay.
Why? They have to know something.
Hey, buddy.
You're Hamilton? Why did they lock you up? You know something?
I swear, I know what I saw. Hooded. I just caught a glimpse. So much hate in the eyes. As if the world needed more of that. I'm not seeing things. I hope they didn't steal my notes. I need to go back to my room. They took my key. I thought I could... I don't know. What a fool I was. I don't feel safe in here. I need to go back to my room. They took my key. I hope they didn't steal my notes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God damn it. Letter to bloodfly fever patient. Just gonna collect these keep at it. Okay, that hasn't removed them. Okay, I can go to his quarters quite easily now. There shouldn't even be anyone who can detect me. Mercury vapor distillation. Milton's Dairy. This time I'm sure I saw it. Well, I don't know what or who it was, but there was some hooded creature dragging some bloody thing along the corridor. Not sure whether its prey was another dog or one of the guards. I'm not sure which I prefer. These bastards have been mocking me for months now, saying that I lost it and Dr. Hypatia should lock me up. Captain Ramirez said it was all in my head, and I'd better stop spreading rumors. Dr. Hypatia didn't say much when I first mentioned the half-devoured dog found in recuperation. Is she protecting someone? Dr. Vashko seems most suspicious to me. He hasn't even left recuperation for weeks now. And last time I saw him, he was drawing some rotten blood from the body of the guard who was stung to death by blood flies. I'm no doctor, but I know that that's not part of the atomized solution recipe Dr. Hypatia invented. Anyway, if nobody will listen to me, I'll have to track the monster down myself. Set some traps and keep watch every night until I find out what's going on here. And he's somewhere in recuperation, huh? Gotta see what I can do about that.
Anyone here? Show yourself!
Diary of Professor Brackmont.
I so enjoy watching history warp as words pass from the lips of one to the ears of another. Imperfectly formed, half understood, poorly remembered. In the years to come, the story of the Crown Killer will be twisted and bent, hammered like soft metal. By some accounts, a monster that had to be put down. By others, a victim of treachery, preserved because in the end, you found another way. But you'll always remember the truth, won't you? Your truth, at least.
Thank you for that entirely non-judgmental statement. books and everything. Private quarters seem a bit odd, sure. So private as to have an outsider's cheeky little altar in there. A little bit stuck there. Okay, so what's left? I gotta get access to the basement. One of those, and then there's another. Someone saw me from underneath. Maybe it's their red guard, the elite.
Nobody there.
Now there is. Okay. Recuperation. Suddenly a lot more interesting. That's in the basement, so that's the next one. I feel like I've knocked out most people now. Fucking honest shit. I'm gonna go one level up. Let's see where that leads me. Yep. That was correct. Was that something silhouette? Shivering silhouette. Enemies miss more often with ranged attacks. You are more visible to enemies. If it was the opposite, maybe.
You did well finding Anton Sokolov, my friend. The old man is with Kirin Jindosh, who's prying him apart, digging out all his secrets, adding Sokolov's knowledge to his own. Who knows what wonders of natural philosophy Jindosh will reveal in future days. But it's time for you to come out once again. Time to play. We have need for your special talents. The good doctors do for a trip to Dunwall because Ichabod Boyle is next on the list. Make haste and make this one messy. Give the newspapers something to write about and give the people full of the Empire fodder for their nightmares.
Okay. I regard her within and without. Crown Killer Rampage continues. Dear friend, the dock captain just sent word that he spotted Sokolov knows his habits. Says Sokolov buys whale blood off of the boats by the gallon to make pigments, apparently. See, you seem to share some interest with the old genius, so why don't you go and invite him over? Like we said, the sooner the better. He probably stays on a boat at the bay. I trust you'll be able to follow his scent. Keep him safe in Adamir, don't hurt him. He'll be useless for our plans. If you're hungry, though, the dock captain has served his purpose. And a second-in-command recently did me a favor. Is that a cannibal? I thought that was a... Like, this is the second time they mention hungry or eating a corpse. Oscar. So much Adamir everywhere. Talk to him. So burnt up and everything.
Are you all right?
Dr. Hypatia did this. She's the crown killer. But she's not herself. She developed a serum trying to help the miners. The first version caused horrible changes to her mind. It's too late for me, but maybe you can still save her. She's a good person.
What can I do?
In my safe, in disease treatment, you'll figure out how to make the counter serum help her. The safe code is 587.
Holy shit.
I've always wondered what your flesh tastes like, my dear assistant.
She's gone. What happened?
Okay, now that I figure she has super strength and maybe as a witch, things are a little bit different.
What do I smell here? Northern mud, northern spices, smoke.
Did I clear this part? No. I hope she's not actively pursuing me. Things to buy. Let me close my door. One large tin of powdered sea salt. Compounding grease, but not lard. Goes rinse it too quickly. Rubbing distillates. Glycerin, 2 vials of oil of juniper, 2 vials of oil of rose. No, the rose oil is expensive. The only thing for clearing the lungs of flame. So what can we do? We will plant our own rose garden someday, no? Should I fetch them myself?
Let's see what's in here.
Well, no, from Hypatia. Moscow today was exhausting. I expect the flood of patients will be unabated tomorrow, well, into the foreseeable future. Be most helpful to me if you set up a triage area. Send me only the most urgent cases, especially issues of severe bronchial distress, black spittle, festering wounds, and pediatric cases with coughing or serious injury. These I must see right away. For the rest, should you please handle them personally. I trust your skills as equal to my own. Alas, I fear we will miss the little half-day off we discussed. Next month for certain. Okay, they're definitely working towards being an item of some variety. The code he told me 57 something? 587. Let's also collect this. This time it has to work. I'm certain the dosage is right, and I will only have one chance. Grind all the solid ingredients together, including the aluminium salts. Add some egg whites, should be in the kitchen. But I'll have to be discreet. 2 weeks in my safe away from daylight should be enough for the serum base to activate. Add half a syringe of tainted blood taken from an infested human corpse. Dr. Hypatia was in her right mind. She would possibly object to this step. But since the Grand Guard put Adamaya under lockdown, several men have died, killed by blood flies. Might as well serve the greater good. All the previous blood samples seem promising. Need to avoid being seen by the janitor. Keep the final mixture inject as soon as possible.
Her assistant's book.
That is stupid involved. Mr. Hamilton asked you to empty the vivarium of all dogs and other test animals using the area to contain blood fly nests exclusively. Since my latest formula depends on ingredients collected from fresh blood flies, don't worry about exterminating the rats, since the blood flies will need carcasses for egg laying. As soon as I eliminate the undesirable side effects, we will give the people of Serkonos an elixir that is nothing short of miraculous, fortifying the mind, body, and spirit. Trust me, you'll be proud to be part of the effort.
I finally understand it. There's a part of Hypatia that she doesn't even know about. It's always there, riding along in her mind, takes over and forces her to use more of the original serum with some regularity. The Duke keeps her here and, if I'm right, sends her out on diabolical assignments. Hypatia is the one the newspapers are calling the Crown Killer. She leaves and comes back, leaving bloody footprints. But there's a cure, a counter serum. I'll try to administer it once I get my notes from the safe in disease treatment. Hello? Oh, Alexandria. I was just... No. It's you.
Yes, Vasco, my love. You were found out, and now we have some experiments to conduct. Come, I'll make you comfortable.
No!
That's mildly unsettling. Not even mildly, really. Just unsettling, I think. infected body. Take some blood out of that.
Disgusting.
It's pure black. She'll show up over here, won't she? I thought I was going to have to go around to the kitchen. To get eggs and things like that, but I guess not. Slightly less involved than imagined.
It's ready.
Created the counter serum. You mean 15 meters. We'll put a quick save here, just in case. And now we gotta be on the lookout.
No, no, no! Not back to sleep! I won't go. I won't give it back!
Hey, honey. You doing alright?
Dr. Hypatia?
Yes. I'm sorry. Something's not right with me. Maybe I contracted something working with infectious samples.
No. Someone was poisoning you. But you should be better now. I found some alchemical notes and made a counter serum.
Poisoning me?
Don't worry. I'm gonna take care of it. If you need a place to lay low for a few days, come find us. I'm staying with an ally on a boat called the Dreadful Whale.
Okay. I don't want to even know what happened to Vasco, but oh no, there he is. Do we ever find my body? I know I'm dying, hunted by failure. I couldn't save Dr. Hypatia from herself. Someone finds this note, please don't blame her. She has no idea what her other self is doing. She doesn't know the monster she has become. If only I'd been braver, maybe I could have cured her. If it's not too late, please, I beg you, prepare the antidote and save her. The instructions are in my personal safe. So this is just an alternative way of getting to there. I still need to...
Sometimes I remember the breeze on my skin.
Let's try and interact with her.
This is the one they call the Crown Killer. But she thinks of herself as Grim Alex. Oh, something courses through her veins, inflaming her brain. Stay away. A dark place in her mind has been allowed to overgrow, unchecked by society's safeguards. You see, wickedness is her master, yet she is driven by purpose. following a perverse plan. Struggle, confusion, murder. She waits another message from someone powerful. Instructions. Like a feral thing, she takes, she kills. But someone else is there too, sleeping. It delights her that she maims and tortures, because she knows how much it would sadden her sister. Sorry. It's all mingled together.
I come and I go, putting Hypatia to sleep as I want. But even when she's awake, I'm with her, looking out through her eyes. My cold, dry sister. She saves her love for the sooted workers, suffocating deep down in the mines. For the children in hovels at the edge of the city, cursed with short, nasty lives. And for Vasco, her trusted assistant, missing now for months. Wherever did he go, dear sister? I long to take him apart, to roll in the mess. Running against his slippery skull, driving myself against his red fever. In time, good Vasco. In time.
That's a hard one.
How would he say that? It makes no sense. Anyway, I'm not the one who did the kissing.
That's one way out. But I still want to try and get into the basement somehow. I don't know where to even start with that.
I need to lie down.
Reminds me of natural philosophy lessons from Anton and Piero.
Dispersed incendiary release.
Maybe a break from work is in order. A few weeks. I don't feel well. But my head is clearer than it has been in months.
Oh god, that fucking rune. How do I get to a basement I don't even know where to approach from? Okay, this is a room I haven't been in. Solarium schedule. Oh, this is the unrepairable sun boxes, huh? Fully expecting to find someone in there. Clock. Another book. You know what? Maybe I will take that angle. I feel like that watchtower is guarding the entrance to the basement. It's a little bit nuts. But it might just work. Yeah, dropping down and using that is still a little bit much, but... Probably could have teleport? Don't I have... enough to purchase something? I have 7. What's the active ones? Summons void spirit to enthrall humans. Or is the short-term memory? Only those mesmerized can see the summoned entity. Allies of those enthralled will notice their strange behavior and suspect a hostile presence in the area. Mesmerized will always enthrall the closest living target. Use it to avoid a group of enemies who will be unaware of what's happening around them, or use it in combat, enthralling enemies and making them vulnerable. Or Shadow Walk. Assume a stealthier form for a short time. Visibility is reduced, making it harder for enemies to detect you. Don't get too close, however. Moving shadows still arouses suspicion. Or Domino. I'd like to actually do this. I want to link that guy and that guy together.
Shot. Someone said, oh, holy shit, what?
He had a helmet. Fuck.
What in the fuck is that noise? I'll have a look around.
Glad it's just you. I'll be with you in a minute, Billy. Just need to see if this was all a waste of time. Yeah, still can't figure this out. Way into the basement. Should be accessible, right? I imagine not from the outside, but some way. And they said it flooded too. I know you're down there. Question is, how? Because right, all I need is to find a button here. Obviously there is no button. Because they hate me. Okay, that's not it. And there's no stairs to get down to the basement. How the fuck do I get down? sorry, broke your ankles. I keep just looking for like a grate or something. Locked shutters. Huh? Okay. Working with something, Ian. Are we? It's just the kitchen. Which explains how I could have entered. Emily, you gotta watch your figure. This is bad. I'm taking very roundabout ways to get to the same place I want to be. This one's bolted off. I've objectively, thoroughly cleared what I think are entranceways to there. To think I somehow entered the building through here. Like, you'd think there'd be multiple ways too. Unless it's like all the way by the dock. Or, better yet, I have a map, don't I? It's just the elevator. It's like 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-5-6. And this is all the shaft, so it's like, this is equivalent to this, and there's no... This looks like stairs, but it's... upstairs. Unless it's really as stupid as just finding the button. You think I would have gotten a clue by now, huh? Or seen something about it. What do I have as clues, actually? None of these are useful. I swear this is like the very last little bit. Okay, that's my footsteps.
Now's not the time for a nap.
Fuck. That one bitch I left awake.
I'll be wiping off your blood later.
I fucking hate this. It's all unraveling. Too presumptuous, probably. Unless I drop the elevator. Is that a fucking option? Like cut cables and slam it through the floor? Oh, I do. Look at that. Fucking stupid. God damn it. No. Yeah. What's all these? Oh, these are fragments of elevator. Yeah, gears and cogs. Vera More's belongings. Gus, it seems our VIP guest, Miss Vera More, has finally flown around the bend. She's been sent to the critical observation area, getting cold showers every 3 hours and the like. I hear one of the doctors say she might have contracted some nameless disease on an expedition to Pandacia. Another eccentric aristocrat trying hard to live a life beyond us ordinary folk. Anyway, some of her stuff was still in her room, so I'll store it all in the lost and found down in the basement until she's been sent back to her husband. He's in for a nice surprise considering how she spends her time now talking to herself and carving obscenities into pieces of bone. Just remember to give everything back to her when she checks out. Anton Sokolov in subtractive light. See, I figured it out. I didn't even have to look at shit. You can be smart and play a video game. Now, the question is how to get out. That didn't help. Just head into the kitchen. We're out of here. Hey, Billy.
Can we leave this place yet? I don't like it. Ready now?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's get back to the ship.
Did you find Sokolov?
No. But Hypatia was the crown killer.
What? I don't believe you.
The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her, but there was an antidote, so she's alive. If she remembers the murders, she'll have to deal with that.
What about Sokolov?
They gave him to a man named Kieran Jindosh. Do you know him?
Everybody knows him. The grand inventor of Circonos.
Then he's next. Let's hope Anton's all right.
Overall chaos level low. Apparently I also killed 4 people. Don't ask me how, but I did. Oh, you know how it might have been? Holding them up. And someone slashes at them. 6 out of 6, 1 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 3 paintings, 3 blueprints. I'm actually pretty good at finding things now. Took me 2 hours, but there it is. 3 witnesses saved Hamilton, read Valentine's letter, and talked to Vasco, all of whom had some awareness of the Crown Killer. Crafted an antidote, and found the abandoned basement. Assault non-lethal, instead of stealth non-lethal, but it's fine. I just performed very badly. I think maybe the second time around I'll have a better idea of what is demanded of me. But that was a very good mission. I really like that. Okay. And there we go. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you had a good time. I certainly did. That was a nice 2, almost 3 hours, if you can believe it. Man. This game is kind of hard. There's a lot of weird stuff happening in terms of the stealth. I don't have a very good sense of it, but I imagine with repeat playthroughs, I might end up actually being good at it. Or maybe I was just safe scumming all along, and that made me feel better. Anyway, we'll find out, won't we? Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon.